all you beautiful souls, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you here for the first time, my name's Terry. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. Today's reading is going to look at soulmate messages. So whatever your soulmate would most urgently like to say to you, whether you know them or not, whether they've passed or not, soulmates kind of transcend the realms. So whatever your soulmate would like to say to you most urgently right now, that's the message we're going to look to. And then there will be some initials at the end to bring in confirmations. Now, please remember, this is still a general reading. Lots of people and lots of messages. So please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you're looking for a more personalized reading, I do offer private readings. There is no longer a gift exchange. I have all the information regarding the pricing for my private readings in the description of this video, as well as a link to the video where it actually explains why everything changed if you're interested. Let's jump into the reading selection now. Looking at today's soulmate messages reading, we are going to have reading number 1 with the lapis lazuli, reading number 2 with the tiger's eye, reading number 3 with the purple amethyst, reading number 4 with the black obsidian, and reading number 5 with the clear quartz. Please select your reading intuitively. Your intuition is not going to lead you wrong. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump into these readings now. So I will see you guys there. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 1 with the lapis lazuli. All right, let's save your initials for the end, and we'll start with your signifier. We start with the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is about authentic energy, being true to yourself, standing in your own power, being authentic. Now, let's see how your message relates to that. Whatever message your soulmate wants to bring forward for you. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please bring forward whatever message the soulmates of group number 1 deems most important to communicate to them right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. 4 of Cups and the Palace of Cups. All right, the 4 of Cups talks about maybe not seeing what the universe is bringing in for you, not seeing what is meant for you. Here, I'm going to push this back up there. There we go. And it sometimes also is about not reaching out to take what the universe is trying to give you. Next is the Palace of Cups. The Palace of Cups talks about meditating, going inward and figuring out what you want on a deeper emotional level. These two coming out together kind of sends the message of, hey, go inside, see what it is you're looking for, figure out what it is you desire so that you can see it when it's being handed to you. 9 of Swords, that talks about anxiety, worry about how it all plays out. Page of Wands, that talks about reconnection of passion. 5 of Swords, again, we come back to the worrying. Okay, I feel like your soulmate is saying be authentic, be who you are, because that is how you guys reconnect. You guys have met in lifetimes before. I feel like, at least for most of you, you don't know your soulmate in this lifetime yet. I mean, some of you may, but for most of you, it's the case that you don't. Now, your soulmate is saying, hey, we reconnect lifetime after lifetime. So stop worrying about it. Stop worrying. It's going to happen the way it's supposed to. Instead of worrying about what could go wrong, instead of spending your time just wasting your energy worrying, instead go inward. Figure out who you are. Figure out who is authentic you. Your passions, your loves, your desires, all of it. Go inward, figure out who you are on a deep emotional level and what you desire on that deep emotional level, and then be ready to receive it when the universe brings it forward in the form of your soulmate. The Page of Wands is about reconnection to passion, and I really feel here that your soulmate is saying, hey, we've reconnected lifetime after lifetime. There's no need for all this worry. You don't have to worry that we're not going to find each other. You don't have to worry that you're going to be too goofy or too much or anything. Just fill in the blank. You don't have to worry. We're going to reunite. So stop with the worrying. Now, I'm going to Since we have so much worry, I am actually going to get an oracle here on the Nine of Swords, because the Nine of Swords is about just, you know, what could go wrong? What could go wrong? Losing sleep over that thought of what could go wrong. What do you need to release? Okay, well, there's some fear and worry that you need to release. And that's what your soulmate is saying. Your soulmate is saying, hey, we're going to reconnect. Relax. It's going to be okay. We're going to reconnect. It's going to be fine. Release all that worry. Release all that stress. Instead, go inward. Figure out who you are. Be authentic. You know, that's the thing. People try to, you know, be who they think society wants them to be. And that can kind of disguise a soulmate, because you're not being the way that their soul is looking for you. You know, you're not being authentically you. The more you step into your authenticity, the more you march to your own drummer, the more that you dive into your passions, whatever they are. You know, you being authentically you, you know, whether you like, you know, extreme things like skydiving and, you know, things like that, or whether you want to like play cards or, you know, paint pottery or whatever it is you do, whatever it is that calls to you, go do it. Your soulmate's going to connect with you that way. So be authentic, be you, figure out what you want, figure out who you are, and just step into that, and then be ready, because the universe is going to bring that cup in, which is in the form of your soulmate. Also, release this worry. You got to let go of it. It's not going to stop you from finding your soulmate, but it definitely is a harsh energy to deal with. So don't do yourself any disservice of worrying about what could go wrong. Instead, decide what could go right. What could go right is they're headed into your life, and you get to be your true, authentic self, and that is what calls them. That's what they're saying. Call me to you by being authentic. Now let's look at some initials for confirmation. These could be first names, last names, pet names, middle names. You know, you get the idea. We start with W, and then N, and then C, and E. All right, that is all I have for reading number 1. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 2 with the tiger's eye. All right, we will save the initials for the end and start with your signifier. You get the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups talks about having lots and lots of choices and needing to choose what's right for you, needing to choose what is right for your path, your life. Now, let's see how that ties in with what your soulmate is wanting to say. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. For group number 2, please bring forward whatever message their soulmates would like to most urgently communicate with them right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 3 of Coins, that's about appreciation for the passion you put into your work. The Lovers, that is the romantic, passionate soul connection. That's soulmates. 3 of Swords, that's heartbreak. Queen of Wands, that's authenticity. The Fool, that's a new beginning. Okay, so I feel like they're saying that you have a choice. You know, you guys are together in the middle of this. You guys are the soul connected. And this could be, you could already know your soulmate. You could already be married to your soulmate. You guys could have been together for a long time, a little time. You could have just met. For some of you, maybe you haven't met yet, but for most of you, you know who this is. And there's a 3 on either side. There's the 3 of Coins, which is about being appreciated. You put your passion into the situation and you're appreciated. Now, it's a coins card, so normally the appreciation looks like money and whatnot. But here, since we're in a kind of a connection sort of energy, this is just appreciation. This is like, hey, I appreciate your passion. I appreciate the effort that you put into our lives. I appreciate the effort that you put into our relationship. I appreciate you. And then we have the 3 of Swords. The 3 of Swords is heartbreak. It is I mean, like, you can just tell by the way it's drawn. It is feeling like your heart is just broken. It is, being hurt. And I feel like your soulmate is saying, hey, this is a path, you know, this is a path for us, and we have to make choices. And sometimes we're going to make the right choice, and we are going to appreciate and, you know, heighten and encourage and love and all of it. And sometimes we're going to make the wrong choice, and we're going to hurt each other. And that's how connections work. So sometimes it's going to be fabulous, and sometimes it's going to hurt, but all times it's going to be authentic. And while you guys both should endeavor to choose the right thing as often as you possibly can, you're on this path together. And the path is to kind of jump in and go forward, not knowing everything, not understanding everything, not seeing how things are going to play out. You jump in and you move forward like the Fool. And this Fool, like, he's got a kitten between his feet. The kitten's chasing a butterfly. He's standing on a ball and it's over the water. And he doesn't seem horribly concerned. And I feel like that is what your soulmate is communicating as well. You guys are the lovers. You are romantic passion soulmates. So yeah, some days are going to be fabulous and you're going to cheer each other on and it's going to be amazing. And some days, one or both of you are going to cry about hurts that happen because you guys are authentic and real and you're true in your connection to each other. And there's sometimes we hurt each other, you know, soulmates sometimes hurt each other. And I feel like your soulmate is saying, hey, as long as we keep going down this path, as long as we keep being authentic, we're doing exactly what we're supposed to do. We are living this wonderfully blessed life where we found each other again. So they're saying, keep choosing me when we're appreciating each other. Keep choosing me when we hurt each other. And I'll keep choosing you because that is authentic. That is who we are. We are meant to be together, and we're going to choose each other in the good and in the bad and in the indifferent because we are meant to be together. And this path, our path, is for us, and we're going to keep moving down it. All right, let's get those initials for confirmations. What do we have? We have Y. We have C, U, and O. Those could be first names, last names, middle names, pet names. Take it however it resonates for you. All right, that's all I have for reading number 2. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 3 with the purple amethyst. All right, let's save your initials for the end and start with your signifier. Your signifier is the 6 of Cups. It is reconnecting to your younger days, reconnecting to your childhood or, you know, years past. It is reconnecting. It's also saying how much you've grown. It can represent reminiscing. All right, now let's see how that ties in with your message from your soulmate. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. For group number 3, please bring forward whatever message the soulmates of group number 3 would desire most to bring forward for them in this moment. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's take a look. Knight of Cups, that's a proposal. That is proposing to take things to the next level. Death, that's the end of something for the start of something new. 4 of Wands, wow, that's desiring to commit. That is doors opening to things that you want to commit to. In this particular setting, we're looking at them proposing a permanent commitment. 10 of Coins, that's abundance, okay. And the 2 of Swords, that is stuck. That's feeling stuck, not seeing the way to proceed. Okay, so I feel like your soulmate is saying, hey, what I want to do is I want to move forward. I want to have a commitment with you. I want I want to get married, or whatever level of commitment you guys are comfortable with. There is a commitment that's desired here, the ending of whatever is current and the moving into the next step. However, I feel like this could actually represent material abundance here, because we've got the Two of Swords right afterwards, not seeing the way. I feel like your soulmate is saying, hey, I want to move forward with you. I want to, to tell you how I feel, or I want to, tell you, that I want to be with you forever. I want to take the next step, whatever that next step is. I want to take that next step, but I'm afraid, because in the material realm, in the world, this is like literally like the money side of things, because the money side of things is something I can't see. I don't know how I'm going to make it work. I don't know how I'm going to take us where we're needing to go. You can see in the signifier, okay? In the signifier, there is someone handing a bouquet of flowers to someone else. It's an offering. They're giving them something. And it's a beautiful energy of growth and reconnection and whatnot. But I feel like your soulmate is like, hey, I really, really want to do the things. I want to, get down on one knee. I want to, whisk you away and get married, or, I want to, pledge our lives together. I want to end whatever situation we're in so that we can start whatever's better. But I'm really worried that I won't be able to succeed. I'm worried that the material things that you deserve, that I want to give you, that I want to share with you, I'm worried that I'm not going to be able to fulfill that. And so they're afraid. Now, keeping it real, your soulmate is nervous that they won't be able to take care of the money side of things, that they can't give you what they feel they should give you, what they feel you deserve. They feel that you just deserve everything, all the abundance, all of the magnificence, the white horse and the colors and the carriage and all of it. That's what they see. You are absolutely worth all of that to them. And they're like, I don't know how I do that in this current circumstance. That's why they've got the Two of Swords. They're like, I don't see my way out. I don't see my way forward. So if you already know who your soulmate is, this is what they're worrying about. They want to make a permanent commitment, but they don't know how to do it materially. If you don't know them yet, then this is going to be something that you guys deal with once you do. Now, I do want to see, death is the end of what you're doing right now, stepping into more commitment, with it being on either side of, you got the proposal and the marriage. Like, it's very clear that, the current situation ends, you move into something new. The Two of Swords is not seeing their way through it. So let's see what there is there, because they want to give you everything. They want to give you the world. They just don't know how. Two of Swords. A time for healing, for sure. They really do need to heal, because, it's not about money, with soulmates, it's not about money. It's not about what the ring looks like. It's not about if it's a big wedding. It's not about if you guys have a giant, luxurious, 10-bedroom home, or if you're living in a 1-bedroom apartment. It is about love and connection and sharing your life. But I feel like they kind of feel insufficient right now with regards to material things. So if you know them, maybe address it next time you see them getting close to talking about it, because they need to heal this stuck energy. They need to realize that it's not about the money. It's not about if, they would, if you can take pictures and put it into a magazine article about, the 10 best weddings of the year. That's not what this is. This is love. This is real love. That is show. This is love, like soul connections. That's love based. It's not material based. And there's a material side to everything, but it's stopping them from moving forward, and they need to heal it. So that's what they're doing right now, is they're taking time to heal it. Now let's bring in the initials for confirmations. We have S, W, V, and H. Those could be first names, last names, middle names, pet names. Take it however it resonates for you. All right, that is all I have for reading number 3. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 4 with the Black Obsidian. All right, let's save your initials for last, and we'll start with your signifier. You get the Tower. The Tower's about things changing, things being broken down. But the thing about it is things are broken down to bring in new things. So let's take a look at how that relates to what your soulmate wants to say. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. For group number 4, please bring forward whatever message the soulmates of group number 4 would like most to communicate to them right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 2 of Swords. That is not being able to see your way through it. That is not being able to find your way forward. Not having enough information to make good decisions. And then the Lovers. Okay, the Lovers is your romantic soulmate. 5 of Cups, that's a feeling of loss. That is looking at what's lost, focusing on what's been lost, and not focusing on what you have to be thankful for. Page of Cups, that's about friendship. 8 of Cups, that's about walking away from something into something better. Okay, so I feel like your soulmate may be in your friend zone, at least for most of you. They may know that they're, one or the other of you, I think, knows that you're soulmates. And probably only one of you knows. They're in your friend zone. The Page of Cups is about friendship and fun, and that's where this 5 of Cups is coming in. It's like, oh, the loss of everything as opposed to what there is to be thankful for, and not seeing how to move forward. They want to burn it down. You know, they want to burn it down and build it back up. They know that you're supposed to be soulmates. They know that you're supposed to be lovers. They know that there is something magnificent between the 2 of you. But right now, they're stuck in the friend zone. They're in the friend zone, and it doesn't say how you guys got them into the friend zone. And honestly, sometimes the best relationships start as friendships. If you can commit your life in a passionate way to your very best friend, that is a wonderful life. I can say that with full conviction because I did. And my husband of almost 17 years now was in my friend zone for sure. And we got through it. So I guess what I'm trying to encourage you with is that you can too. It's challenging for sure. There's this feeling of loss. There's this feeling of fear. There's a feeling of not knowing how to proceed because the person is so important to you. You know, the person is so important to you because they're a soulmate, and somehow like they're your best friend or a very close friend, and you don't want to risk the friendship. Well, risk it. Please risk it. It's worth it. You know, find what you have to be thankful for and focus on what you have to be thankful for. Risk the loss because it's going to be worth it. The 8 of Cups is about walking away from something into something better. You have to be willing to risk the friendship to be able to find what's meant to be. There is friendship here, and honestly, in a lot, most even, I would say, of romantic soulmate connections, they are best friends. Absolutely best friends. Now, they maybe don't start that way. Maybe they become best friends. It doesn't always have to be that they're friends that turn lovers. They could be lovers that turn friends and lovers, you know? But you guys have the calling to walk away from where you are into something better. And that means risking the fear of loss. That means making decisions when you can't see the outcome, but it's worth the risk. You know, they're saying it's worth the risk. Let's walk away from what we have in hopes of something better, because they know that you're supposed to be together, and maybe you know, and they're trying to figure it out. One or the other of you knows there's something here. It could be both of you. I mean, honestly, it could be both. It probably is both of you on an interior level. One of you, I think, knows it on the conscious level. But either way, that's what they're saying. They're saying, let's risk it. You know, risk the friendship. Absolutely risk the friendship. And make your move. Make your move. Take that step, you know, climb that stairway, because it's going to be worth it. Even if you can't see the outcome, even if you risk feeling the loss, even if there are challenges where you do feel the loss for a little bit, where things get all kind of crazy because transitions are hard, you guys are meant to be more than you are. And it's time for you guys to start moving that direction. They want to burn it down, and they're waiting for you to be ready to burn it down too, so that you guys can rebuild it into this. And, you know, still be friends, but so much more than that. All right, now let's take a look at your initials. We have K, we have A, G, and I. So this could be first name, last name, middle name, pet name. You understand, take it however it resonates for you. All right, that is all I have for reading number 4. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 5 with the clear quartz. All right, we'll save your initials for the end and start with your signifier. You get the Ace of Cups. That is about a new beginning where emotions overflow in a positive way. These are like your positive emotions are so great and grand that they're overflowing. Now, let's see how that ties in with your soulmate message. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. For group number 5, please bring forward whatever message their soulmate would most like to communicate to them right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ace of Swords, that is a beginning. So we have in the Ace of Cups, that's a beginning that's emotional. In the Ace of Swords, that's a beginning where the universe brings in the idea and you have to put the action behind it. Faith, that's the Hierophant. That can represent marriage. It is the more foundational side of things. It's building a foundation. It's kind of building a life together. 10 of Wands, that's being overwhelmed. Yeah, it probably is quite overwhelming dealing with the logistics of it all. Justice, that is balance and fairness. And Death, that is the end of something for the start of something new. All right, so I feel like you guys are just at the beginning, and you may not even have met them yet. This is, you know, because they can communicate with your soul across time. This is they're getting ready to come into your realm, and it's going to be overwhelming. And they want to start this emotional beginning with you. Like, this is how you guys start. And, you know, everything kind of overflows because there's so much emotion, there's so much passion, there's so many lifetimes. This is a beginning where the universe starts, you know, kind of lining up the dominoes, and then they start falling. And you are the one that has to knock over the first domino. It leads to foundations, strong foundations, commitment, lifetime foundations. You know, you guys taking on life together. And balance and fairness are going to need to be a really significant part of this. And also there's the idea of, you know, it being, you know, you guys deserve each other, you know, even though it's hard, it's worth it. You guys deserve each other. And death is the end of something for the start of something new. And that's the thing with a soulmate. There is a before and there's an after. Not many relationships are like that. You know, there's a lot, we all have a lot of relationships, a lot of friends, a lot of, you know, there's a lot of connections out there, but there are very few connections in your realm where there is before you and after you. There are not many people where when you look at your life, yeah, that was before you, or that was after you, because that was such a meeting you and getting together with you was such a significant thing for me. That there is now, my life is divided into before you and after you, because it is such a difference. And that is why death is here. Your soulmate is saying, hey, this is going to be a lot. Like, prepare yourself. This is going to be a lot. You're going to feel overwhelmed. Try to find your balance. Try to balance through it. Know that things are ending, but it's because wonderful, amazing, brilliant, beautiful things are starting. And you guys are going to have a foundation. You're going to make a start. But it is going to be overwhelming getting there. So just prepare yourself and breathe and stay as balanced as possible. Now, I want Moonology on the Ten of Wands. Advice to go with the Ten of Wands, this overwhelming energy, please. Confidence is your key to success. So as you feel overwhelmed, as you guys step into what's meant for you, as you step into this huge from before you to after you, or to with you, not, I mean, after I met you, after I got with you, energy, confidence is going to be your key to success. When you feel overwhelmed, find your confidence. Remember, you guys have done this over and over. You've met, you've gotten together over and over. So keep going. Be confident that it works out. Let go of what needs to end, because what's starting is amazing. Now let's look at the initials for confirmations. We have D, and A, and Q, and P. Those could be first names, last names, middle names, pet names, however it resonates with you. All right, that's all I have for reading number 5. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye.